Hey guys, what's up? I'm Seth. This is Modestly Minimal. And today we're going to be diving into the Thursday Boot Company. I've had these boots now for about 8 months. I have put them through absolute torture in all different types of environments. So let's get into it. Okay, so before we get into this review, I need to first say that I'm not an affiliate with Thursday Boot Company. They didn't send me these boots in exchange for anything. I paid with my own money for these boots. I have zero connection to their company other than I own one of their products. Um, if you've not been living under a rock for the last 2 years, I'm sure you've seen one of their ads on Facebook or Instagram, and they're everywhere. And I'm by no means a purist when it comes to stuff like this. I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't care if you wear boots from JCPenney's or boots from Walmart, or you own a pair of vintage, authentic Red Wings that cost you a month's worth of rent. I I don't care, and I can't stress that enough. I don't care about the clothes you wear, and I don't care where you get them. All I care about is that you feel confident in your purchase and you feel confident in the clothes that you're wearing. Where they come from, what do I care? Okay, so let's get into it. The boots that I bought 8 months ago, these are the President in Mocha. I had a really hard time trying to decide if I wanted the tobacco or if I wanted the mocha. But in building a minimal closet, I had to think of what is going to go with the most and what is going to look the best with what I own. And honestly, that could have gone either way, but the mocha to me made the most sense, mainly because they just seem to be a darker, more worn in looking color. And I didn't want to work for years to get that natural patina in the leather. I kind of wanted to cheat, and these these came like that. So, you know what? If you're mad at me, go watch another video. I love these. When they came in, they had a natural patina in all of the like major spots of the boot, and they just looked great. Quick thing about these, they do come in half sizes, and we'll get into sizing here in a minute. It says this is a weather safe suede. So again, I've completely noticed that. I've wore these in the snow, in the ice, off-roading in the mud, um, daily wear, city wear. I've wore these things everywhere. I've even wore these in the desert in Arizona. And it was so hot, but they held up so well. They are fully lined with a supple glove leather interior. And if you've ever worn really nice like leather driving gloves or something, that's the exact same leather that's on the inside of these. I thought it was going to make my feet sweat, and it doesn't. These are so comfortable once they've broken in, which we'll get to in just a minute. Um, the premium flat waxed cotton laces. Now, here's the one thing that I did not like. These look like your normal cheap laces you would buy from like Walmart or like some super shoe or something like that. And the picture makes it look like they're leather, like they're flat leather laces. I think these shoes would look 1,000 times better if the same material the boot was made out of is what the laces were made out of, these laces are just kind of cheap and whatever. And that doesn't take away from the boot. You can buy those new laces anywhere. I've just been too lazy and don't like spending my money on extra things. So that's my one complaint is the laces just look a little cheap. Um, Custom developed reinforced eyelets. There's been absolutely zero pulling in any of the eyelets, and they have an amazing looking patina on them as well. It says they have antimicrobial shock absorbing insoles, and I can definitely say I've had some boots before, not comfortable. These insoles, they're great. I can wear these all day long, whether we're walking like downtown Denver or we're out in the mountains or I'm at work and I'm sitting at my desk. Super comfortable. Cork bed midsoles that form to your feet. 100%. Again, super comfortable. It says here that they have like a non-slip bottom, and I don't necessarily agree with that. Living here in Denver, everything is always slushy and covered in whatever people are putting out, sand and salt and all that jazz. And when it freezes, it gets super slick, and there's zero traction on these things. I feel like I'm ice skating, um, but that's no different than most of the other shoes I wear. You know, I have hiking boots that have an insane grip that I can wear out and they're fine. Um, so that's not a negative point to me. All boots, they all just feel really slick on slick surfaces. And that's just something that you have to kind of deal with. Free domestic shipping, free domestic returns, international shipping is available, and expedited shipping is an option. So that's just kind of reading through what they have here. And now let's get into the issues that I had with these. So the first issue that I had was sizing. On the website here it says order half a size smaller than you wear in sneakers. And for me, that varies so vastly. Um, some I wear 11 and a half. Some I wear 12. And so I was thinking the majority I wear 11 and a half in. So I ordered a size 11 originally. I got the 11 and it was way too tight. And I know these shoes have to have a natural break-in period, but they were just way too tight. So then I sent them back, super easy. All I did was get a shipping return, put them in a box, the box they came in, and I sent them back. And in like 4 or 5 days, I had these. These are the 11 and a halves. So this is the same size I wear as every other tennis shoe, really. But they were too big. I had to go buy like extra large, like thick winter socks for these to be comfortable. But I noticed that only lasted with daily wear about 3 to 4 weeks. And once these were broken in, I can now wear these with just normal dress socks, super thin socks. My favorite socks are the Built Basic socks. And if you want $10 off to those, there will be a link in the description below. Because they're super cushiony. They're not overly thick, but they're not too thin. And just with that extra cushion, they're amazing in these. But like I said, if you want to wear like your funky banana socks or whatever, just give them the break-in period and they're going to be super comfortable. So I know that doesn't quite sound like a negative, but that was one of the only real things that I could find wrong with these is the sizing is just a little wonky, which is why I guess they offer free returns and free shipping. So no matter how many times it takes you to find the right size, they're an awesome company to work with. Their customer service is super nice, very expedient from what I've seen, and they're going to get your boots to you super fast. So the question remains, would I spend $200 on these boots again? Absolutely. In building a minimal closet and only allowing myself to have one pair of boots, these are just, they're it. I mean, this company has so many different styles and colors and materials that you just have so much to choose from. And if you wanted to buy 5 pair of boots from them, you absolutely could. For me, that's a no-go because, the whole minimalism thing. But they've just held up so well. And I've had $300, $400, $500 pair of boots before, and they've held up half of the time. Some have held up longer, but I don't see a structural difference between a pair of boots that cost $199 and they have the 4 interest-free payments you can do from Sezzle of $49.75. I just don't see where or why you would want to spend a lot more other than the name brand. I just don't see it. I would 100% buy these again. I would go through the same sizing issue all over again. These have been great. I get compliments on them all the time when we're out. People ask, where did you get your boots from? What are those boots? How much did those boots cost? They're always a conversation piece, and you wouldn't think that, but I think in today's time, men in general looking for good boots, good shoes, good clothing, they're kind of starved for what is actually good and what is something I'm not going to waste my money on, because all we see are these stupid drop shipping ads for these brands we've never heard of, and honestly, I wouldn't waste my money on. But this is one where I took a chance seeing an ad on Instagram, and it definitely has paid off. So yeah, I would 100% buy them. Would I recommend you buy them? Well, that's completely up to you. Are you looking for a pair of boots? Are you looking for a pair of boots that aren't going to break the bank? And are you looking for a pair of boots that are going to look great, are going to feel great, and are hopefully going to last you a long time? Well, if you are, then I would say these are probably for you. If you like today's video and you want to see more on this channel, clothes, lifestyle, shoes, EDC, coffee, whatever, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, get us to 500. We're so close to 500, and then that opens up quite a few new things for us that, we'll be able to expand the channel just a little bit. Again, these are great. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Have you ever bought Thursday Boot Company boots? Are you looking to buy Thursday Boot Company boots? Or do you want to see something completely different on this channel? Let me know. See you on the next one.